Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the exciting, innovating, and amazing Propagandacast with me, your host, ImperialDane, the one and only master propaganda heroes like defender of the fatherland, off here to a 1v1 on, you guess it is, Semois. In the northeast, it is the one and only the ImperialDane himself, fighting for the Wehrmacht of Germany, Deutschland. Here with the 44th Reichsgrenadier Division Hoch- und Deutschmeister in the southwest stands Oziligath, fighting for freedom and democracy. Taking on the role here of the... let's just go with 3rd Infantry Division. We got Grenadiers, Kettenkrats there out of me. We got a scout engineer opening here out of Oziligath, pushing out here swiftly. Southeast, we've got Pioneers moving forwards. Kettenkrat westwards. Particularly on a map like Semois, I do like to go for the Kettenkrat. Nice open map. Again, there's some actual room to the Kettenkrats can be very effective on that. As always, big hearty thanks to my patrons, supporters for the continued generous and absolutely wonderful support, and a big hearty thanks to keep commenting and liking my videos, so supplements as well there, though via YouTube algorithms rather than just direct financial aid. So, going for Breakthrough here, partly because just actually like, reflex, honestly. Part of me, I tend to at the moment swing between either, Luftwaffe or Breakthrough here. In this case, I went for Breakthrough. But I do also find Luftwaffe to be fairly fun. And yeah, we're getting map leaders next patch. Grenadiers on the way for me. Just a bit of chat between me and Oziligath. Yeah, I can't wait to veto Famenville and hopefully also Tuners. But if I have to pick, it'll definitely be Famenville. So, 2nd Grenadiers go on the way there. Meanwhile, Oziligath, clearly not a fan of Taranto, and I don't blame him. Just personally, I really like Famenville the least, partly because I had to deal with it so much in CoH3 as well. Grenadiers rushing in on the centre here. 2nd raft going there for Oziligath, and he's gone for advanced infantry, which of course could mean Rangers. Up north here, Kettenkrat swinging in there, bypassing the scouts. Hope to maybe draw his forces away, then actually keep them away from my fuel points, munitions points up north here. Grenadiers in the centre here, digging in there. Yeah, we're discussing the upcoming vetoes there they mentioned. There's also going to be some obviously balance changes, some changes, improvements to, latency. Apparently they figured out what was going on there, so things should be more responsive, which I'm definitely looking forward to. So we got Grenadiers bringing in there. 2nd MD4 just going to flop for me. I typically, if I go for Breakthrough, go for 2 Grenadiers, Kettenkrat, 1 MD4, 2, then a tech up for the Panzer Grenadiers. I typically find myself less confident in MP40 Grenadier, but for the officers' quarters at the moment, so I'm more tending towards just some MP40 Grenadiers and then fast Panzer Grenadier. Morton there for Oziligath, obviously a good pick here. We see a bit of fighting around the church. Kettenkrat there dealing with engineers. Well, the Pioneers dealing with engineers, the Kettenkrat's going elsewhere. It's a bit of skirmishing here up north. Oziligath is quickly dispatching forces here. And we got the Panzer Grenadier company on the way there for me, as mentioned. And what I'm doing here actually is I'm bypassing the use of the Kettenkrat, again utilising the larger space of the map to basically unleash the Kettenkrat into Oziligath's rear lines here to basically harass them and be an absolute nuisance. Meanwhile, Oziligath is going for the air support center, the bold maneuver. They're definitely not something anticipated, still pretty rare, though they did buff the air support center some time ago. It's still not quite caught on. Most people still prefer the infantry support center or some mechanized. Got the mortar joining in to support the men of the 3rd Infantry Division, men of the 44th Reichsgrenadier falling back here. Raab squad opening up here. Flying away with their bolt action rifles. Up north, machine catching the scouts here. Gonna open up here and absolutely hose them down. Close on the riflemen. And we got the Kettenkrat just further pushing up here, grabbing points. Actually, probably shouldn't be 44th Reichsgrenadier Division. Probably should be the 26th Panzer Division. Anyways, flamethrowers up in Grenadiers here, absolutely incinerating there in heavy fire. Ripping through them, pushing them back here with some good old-fashioned flamethrower action. Very powerful, obviously, here. And, of course, it's now threatening a push towards my cutoff point. Not it's going to cut off too much at this point, but it certainly provides a problem. But, of course, at the same time, I'm cutting off Oziligath's southern resources. Note, I just went for the munitions to the fuel as soon as possible because, again, I'm just intent on messing with Oziligath's economy as much as possible and slowing it down. Panzer Grenadiers on the filling machine heading southwest here. I could attack into here, but this is, typically one thing I, always like to point out. You need to be careful about just getting too focused on this particular spot. There's plenty of other ways to go around the map, and obviously they're longer, but that's what it takes not to get bloody well shot at. And for some reason, some people really seem to hate the idea of having to move a bit longer not to get murdered. Or in this case, get their men murdered. So there you go, Panzer's ready. I'm going to actually move them down the main line. It's a little bit tougher, but they're also going to serve as a distraction as my MP40 Grenadiers, the upgrown away there, are then going to flank around. I'm basically launching a two-pronged assault, and I got the machine gun to further sort of act as a pressure element here. Plus, I got the cannon crowd. So I'm trying to, like, add as many moving elements I can manage personally to throw into sort of Oziligath to make it hard for him to just pin me down. But also just to add frustrating elements there for Oziligath and make it a bit harder to just, like, also figure out my full intentions. And again, this is one of the reasons I like Semois over, say, a map like Faneworld, because again, there's actually more of those mind games in terms of like positioning and like, where you are on the map. So, going for the cutoff point here on the machine gun give out, Pioneers fill up in the wake of that, mortar nearby. Obviously, very risky with a mortar to move a machine gun about like that, so it's definitely something I should not necessarily recommend here, and it's actually a bit of a mistake I'm making here, but yeah, just wanted to point out. And now we got Oziligath here with fast ranges. Not much of a surprise here. Ken crowd hits a mine. Good mine, of course, there by Oziligath. Thumbs up. Of course, my Ketten crowd in the early game, though, I'd say at this point I've already got my values out of it. Panzer's been up the center here. Of course, I lost the Ketten crowd. I was a bit hesitant to move in like that, but it kind of works up. Machine there getting mortared. Not much of a surprise here. Glennie's being fought spot on the Rangers here, and of course, I definitely do not feel happy at the sight of the Ranger squad. I mean, they do have a nasty reputation, and they are definitely very painful to deal with. In particular, we are going for the MP40 grenades, but again, that's where they are countered. Of course, this is why I didn't commit too heavily to the MP40 grenades, in part is also because Oziligath could go for the Rangers, and obviously in which case, if I overcommit to the MP40 grenadiers, I'd basically just be handing my ass to Oziligath on a silver platter, and seeing as he's French, he might actually enjoy that. Anyways, machine gun falling back here. 250 and a half track out here. It's a quick response act here to the Rangers also come on switching out to the 26th Panzer since a 44th Reichsgrenadier would not have had access to Stummels. So, I want to try and be historical. Sometimes I can't forget what I'm doing in the match. Right at the start of it, my mistake. But anyways, Panzer Grenadiers got the Stummel here. Partly to now apply pressure on the Rangers, If they're murdering the infantry, get something that can murder the Rangers back a bit more efficiently. So got the Stummel here to provide more direct support for my men, cause some more mobile bases, a bit more mobile than the mortar. So again, I don't have to worry about getting counter-mortared nearly as much. Of course here, though, I do kind of mess up the push here. The machine's getting stuck in a bad spot in front of the flamethrowers in the building there. And the Stummel taking hit from the mortar. So I'm kind of messing up. We do get a bomb grenade engineers. Wiping the squad, definitely a bit low here. Two Oziligath Rangers being pushed back here. The bomb grenade, of course, also doing its part there. And we can see that Oziligath falling back here through the streets of Semois as German forces moving in, though my forces are heavily beaten up here. And up north here, we got Grenadiers versus Rival Squad. A lot of action. And Stummel's just hanging back there, quite dinged up, and obviously quite singed there from the flamethrower. My God, Fritz, look at those Americans. He wants a paint job. But at least we're still alive. Yeah, but not if the mechanics catch us. So second Panzer squad here, kind of working off a couple of assumptions. A, again, I was able to harass Oziligath fairly well here due to the fuel point here, so he's not quite as able to like hit me with a fast Greyhound. Plus again with Rangers, I'm kind of also assuming he's not going to go for it. Of course, my assumptions are going to be proven a bit drastically wrong. He's obviously already pushing for the ground. Of course, I'm able to follow up with this dude relatively well, again, due to the fuel advantage he got, so it's not that fast either, but, you know, I'm still miscalculating by a bit. So there you go. Second, Panzer squad here moving forwards with a Sturmgewehr 44, which really wouldn't be handed out to Panzer Grenadiers in larger numbers until, well, late 1944. They would be part of the Panzer Brigades, Panzer Grenadiers, and only by 1945 really so Panzer Division, Panzer Grenadiers. Fun facts there. Not that I think anyone's going to be particularly concerned about German tables of organization and equipment, but I am. So, Rangers here dropping in weapons, got the bars, got the Brownings, absolutely going through the Grenadiers, pushing them back. Sturmer rolling in here. Got the Grand moving up. And of course, I have a lot of men in dire need of healing, but I'm prioritizing the Stu because, again, there's a part of me that's, you know, showing concern about a Greyhound. And in fact, arrives here. So right here, I got a lot of low health units. I got a lot of pressure on me, so I'm just going to pull back. We even got a strafing on here from Oziligath, obviously because he's a lot of low health infantry. Machine gun also withdrawing here. Southeast side here, Rival Squad being pushed back with the second Panzer squad here. Stug arriving, Stummel withdrawing. Up north here, Oziligath using the scout to pressure the fuel point out to my base very well. Though again, at this point, I really badly need healing for my men. like my Panzer squad there is exceptionally low and healthy. To a point, it's quite frankly distressing to watch. Still kind of down the Greyhound. Well, he's trying to. Spotted it there. Sturmbahn, the Rangers force them back since Oziligath doesn't apparently have healing Fuzzmen either, so that kind of works out for me. Panzer goes here trying to push up, and the Stug here slightly struggles to get to where I want it to, much to my frustration. Giving Oziligath plenty of time to escape the Stug's pursuit here. Diving in after this Stummel as well here, which is further withdrawing, as of course I don't want to get flanked by the Greyhound. Stug getting shot at. Center falling here to the Americans, Oziligath quickly sweeping in. And Stug here pursuing the Greyhound, Stummel nearby as well here. Lot of action. And now of course Oziligath has managed to, like, you know, quite easily undo all the early axes ahead. Pioneers wiped, forgot about them. At least they messed up when trying to retreat them. Either of these two options. Stug moving in, supported by the Stummel. Of course, Oziligath does have an anti-tank on the way here already. Of course, they're swiftly moving. Sturmbahn here, big air recons out of Oziligath. And good use of that air support center. And I finally got healing up there. But again, could have had that out sooner, I suppose. But that's another story. North here, Planes moving forward, healing them up on their own. Grant's going to move forwards here, straight into the Stug and the Stummel. Stug misses. Greyhound does not, and the Stummel is a bit too far ahead as well here. And we got the anti-tank squad great here on the Stummel, causing me to panic, as of course I wasn't expecting the anti-tank there already. But that shows how much I know. Quickly withdrawing from here, more pioneers to replace the ones and lost, since my Stummel is heavily damaged, and would like it in working order. Oziligath here, of course, setting up control of the center. Sehr gut. South side. Panzer moving to pressure the southern points here. Again, try and slow down Oziligath's economy. Maybe try and withdraw forces from the center, because, again, on a map the size of Semois, actually, like, harassing, you know, has more of an impact when it draws away units from, you know, a more important hotspot. Again, it's one of those reasons I like Semois. Like, you know, terrain and size of the map does have an importance on, like, you know, your opponents and your maneuvers. Really one of the reasons I do think Semois is probably like the best map right now in CoH3, and I know that's going to be a spicy take for some, but again, I stick by it because I'm a man of integrity. So of course here, I don't keep pushing down here because I'm imagining Oziligath's going to keep all of his eyes here, so of course I'm going to be attacking where his eyes are, at least assuming they aren't, by swinging more forces towards the west side. In the south here, you can see Panthers have drawn in with some forces there from Oziligath, again opening up for more pressure here as well. Ramping moved northwards here, and again, he may not be expecting the Stug, but that's again why I have the Stug here, because he's going to see that Panzer going to use as an easy target, allowing the Stug to pursue here. Breaching the building with the scouts, perhaps a bit overkill, but there's no kill like overkill in the German army. Going for the grenadier with the Stug, dashing in, anti-tank setting up here. Stug doesn't get the final shot off, and anti-tank gets a good shot there for the Stug's frontal armor. Rob squad here was the MD-42. Stummel there fixed up, could be unit support here as well. But now I'm pressuring, you know, Oziligath to control the center with several attacks here. Grenades are sort of often engaged, more crucial than mine, which I didn't narrowly spot here. Panzer's going to go for the anti-tank gun. There's a lot of action here. And again, size of map here also again means more options for how to attack. Stug gets off another hit on the Greyhound, doesn't finish it off here. Anti-tank in a bit of trouble. Then he's about to get wiped out. I've lost him because I wasn't paying attention. Again, got more stuff to manage. Calling in a mechanized assault group, so that's another half-track. And a Stossturm squad here. Wiping the anti-tank gun, but Oziligath narrowly saves here with a smoke screen, and I'm just not going to stick around here because I can't prevent them from recruiting it. And I can't, you know, clear it out easily either. Rav squad have been caught by the retreating by the Panzer Grenadiers. More troops retreating here, in fact. Rangers moving forwards, and there you go. Mittelschützen and Panzerwagen linking up with the Stummel, escorting the Stossturm. And now he's retreating here. And this is then where things might get a bit ugly for Oziligath, because now these Rangers, of course, have to retreat alongside one path, which I now hold. So I'm going to try and get a wipe here with a bundle grenade. Meanwhile, German mechanized forces, they're bringing to the center, armored forces, I suppose, because Germans call that the Panzertruppen. And there you go, bundle grenade. Almost gets everyone except for Johnny out of Tennessee there. And doesn't get wiped. Just my luck. Meanwhile, Oziligath, of course, rushing ahead here, going for the tank depot. Of course, relying on his earlier map control there to push out for armor. Got the range weapon training, hitting victory points here and there. I got 2 half-tracks, which is definitely not the most common sight there. But I like it. I like it. Here it comes, that Oziligath Stuke withdrawing a bit here. Troops based in the west. The east. And there goes Starstorm and the east here, forcing the Riflemen to withdraw here with heavy MD-42 fire. And then being fixed up, going for another CoH3 as für ein G. Of course, at this point, worth noting, I really should go for the officers' quarters to get, you know, my stuff here to Veterans 1, plus get the experience bonus.
Assault gun is reporting for duty.
Second Stuke ready. Anti-tank and mortars moving up here. Half-tanks hanging back here. Plus, of course, getting my half-track here to Veterans 1 would allow me to lay down Regal mines, which would obviously be really good at catching, say, Greyhound or any other vehicles armor on my opponent. Sending in more forces here. Oziligath lining up here again to push forwards through here, and Guinea or Rangers and units being sent northwards by all appearances. Pushing a bit further forwards here, crashing someone's garden. Actually ruining it and all the work they put into it. And then go Church taking mass video from the Stummel. There we go, officers quarter away from me. Rangers moving up in front of the Sturmgeschütz up north here. Grenadiers being pushed back here. Oziligath pushing in there, goes strafing around here, forcing withdrawal there. Hans goes letting air from the Rangers. Officers quarters halfway down, moving in the Sturm to bombard. And utterly obliterating there Bobby. Greyhound moving in. And Grenadiers engaged by Stuke and Stummel. And there you go, finally got the officers quarters. Stummel getting Veteran 2. On the half-tank just Veterans 1. And we got the Stuke there. For some reason when the Pioneers on it, didn't order them there. They do like tank riding. That was definitely not the intent there. Coming further up north here. And further south we got another engagement. Ralph got us the Starstorm here. Got the strong leader for Oziligath. Thumbs up. We got the artillery observers here now in a bit of hot water. As they're very low on health here, though we do have the Ranger squad moving in to assist.
Confirm. Enemy have 300 points left.
A lot of action here. South side, Starstorm continue their advance forwards. For Zifazland. Preparing for a fresh push up the centre. Gonna send my Stukes west to try and catch the Greyhound. And hope both Stukes will take the path here. The one decides to take a slightly less ideal path, but at least doesn't get spotted by the anti-tank. And I want to try and take out that Greyhound and maybe also catch these Rangers. I actually end up making a potential slip here, and I see I could actually try, like, maybe going for point-blank blast on those Rangers. Maybe getting a wipe there, but my focus is very much on the Greyhound. Machine in the church here, though increasingly looking less stable. Half just went to assist here. So again, trying to attack from several angles here against the Oziligath. And again, make it harder for Oziligath to put up more, you know, nice, easy, safe defense. Large squad, they're being bombarded. Walls crumbling. Anti-tanks setting up to push back the half-tracks. German force pushing from the north here. Definitely the main element here. In the south, though, Oziligath's down to, of course, you know, come around to the map as well. These moves in the tank from that angle, actually catching my Starstorm here and here. And I'm actually going to get punished for extending my Starstorm with no support, and also crucially not paying bloody attention as I'm too focused on my own little grand assault up here. So there's a good chance here these Starstorm kind of get wiped out entirely. Weak point again, definitely my own mistake there. Shouldn't have been sending in such an expensive unit out like that. Rangers moving up here. Oziligath so far just sticking to one Ranger squad. Which certainly, if he hasn't gone for him support center, makes a lot of sense, because otherwise they can be expensive to reinforce. Easily, Sherm keeps diving after the Starstorm. It's down just to Friedrich and Ulrich. And they're both wiped. An excellent wipe here, of course, for Oziligath. Got Regal mines here, across the church, or in front of the church, in between the cemetery there.
The enemy has claimed our territory for their own.
So a lot of action here. Rangers moving out. Up north here, we got engineers basically laying down mines, going to go for a third Stuke. Because more Stukes means more good. That's the logic of the ImperialDane himself. You can write down that in a book.
Assault gun is reporting for duty.
Yeah, 3 Stukes, 2 half-tracks. Definitely not the average match for sure.
The enemy falters. They are down to 200 points.
Rangeman at the center here, taking fire there from the Sturmel, which again provides nice light artillery support. Doesn't quite have the range or the arc of the mortar, but you know, it's cool.
Have captured a victory point.
And can certainly move fast. Up north and using caught by the Panzer Grenadiers here. And we got the Panzers then now in MG42. Also known as a nightmare for the American action, getting flanked by the Panzers and the MG42 here. Catching Oziligath off guard because again, he's not used to the unit getting attacking here, I imagine. And there go Bundle Grenade, wipes the mortar! And gets wiped with Rout Squad. That was an absolute winner of a Bundle Grenade there, that's for sure. Causing untold carnage there to poor Oziligath. Meanwhile, all Stuke's going after that Sherman here. I decide not to push further ahead here due to the terrain not being too suited for that. That definitely put a bit of a dent here into Oziligath. Bit of a dent having to assist Greyhound the nearby. Stuke's moving in, and Oziligath seemingly sensing that immediately moves up the Sherman. Of course, he actually can pay attention to the fuel point there. Recruiting the anti-tank gun. Greyhound, though, of course, immediately proceeds to snipe the gunner, recruiting it immediately. Quick aircraft call in here against me. Air reconnaissance Rangers moving in here in front of the Stukes. A bit risky there, Fuzzy. And there go another anti-tank engaging the Sturmgeschütze. Panzers nearby us the Rangers. Stuke turning around here. Behind the Rangers. Point blank blast here. And I'm actually going to move up the Sturmel here to deploy smoke screen against the anti-tank gun so it can't use support. Anti-tank gun wiped again. And there you go. It does also kind of help out the Rangers, but I'd say it's a bigger priority making sure my units doesn't get wiped. Sherman there, cut the half-track. Good work there, of course. Smaller loss for me, but not the biggest either. Not the biggest. Not like, say, taking out the Stars Token. Of course, losing the access to Regal Mines will hurt a bit. Also, I should really be destroying these two, though. This is actually a mistake by me. I should be destroying these if I'm not going to grab them. So, thumbs down to me. Thumbs down. This is definitely sloppy, if not poor play there. Definitely not excusable. And I catch on to this at least a bit too late in the case of the mortar. So that's definitely subpar play there from me. No, again, excuses. I just screwed up. Up north, the Panzer Grenadiers and units flying up. Needle Weapons there for me to... This is the kind of thing, like, I normally don't use Needle Weapons a lot, but on Semois, I tend to find them fairly effective because of the way some players have a tendency at some point to get very defensive on this map around these corners. And that tends to mean the Needle Weapon can get surprisingly effective. Because despite, again, being a large map, the way a lot of people end up defending this map kind of, you know, neglects a lot of that largeness. So again, a Needle Weapon can be surprisingly handy.
Sector now under enemy control.
Shooting Gewehr sending up here. Got the Sherm going for the flank here. We actually got two Sherms out here for Oziligath. And again, really good work here with Oziligath and the side here with the tank there. That's really just something you don't, I feel like, see a lot there. So 2 thumbs up to Aussie. 2 thumbs up. Excellent play there. Definitely deserves some commendation there. Like, while he might be playing defensive around here, in other ways, he's definitely, like, I think, fairly solid at use of the rest of the map here. Straight from around here, alongside the land bridge here. Still being forced to withdraw. As Aussie and the 3rd Infantry Division secures this center here with a glorious assault for freedom and democracy. Of course, got maneuver ready to deal with the anti-tank gun there. South side here, Sherman is the Stug.
Pioneers are reporting for duty.
Another Pioneer squad out. First 2 New Left rockets completely miss the anti-tank gun. 3rd one actually does some damage, and so does the other ones. But the anti-tank has managed to get into behind safety behind the house here. Stuke getting bombarded. Ren rushing in front of the Stukes and the Sturmel. They're taking a lot of damage. Pioneers wiped. Got a blinding shot there off from the Sherman. Bringing in troops here. Panzers moving against Sherman flank on the side here. Preventing them from easily pursuing the Sherman going for the anti-tank in here. And of course, he just quick withdraws. He just trying here to just like, you know, keep my attention divided, giving more time here. But there you go, Regal Mine takes out the Greyhound, hitting several Rangers as well there. Stood too close to it. Obviously, it would be nicer for me if this Regal Mine to take out the Sherman, but I'll take, you know, Greyhound down. Pushing through the center here, we got strafing runs here. Bomb grenades being chucked, Panzer's been ripped apart here. We got a dive bomb here, Stuke knocked out.
Command points should be assigned when possible.
So yeah, things are heating up here, to put it mildly. I also need more Pioneers after my other Pioneers got wiped again. And of course there's an entertainer they need to destroy. Sherman withdrawing here in the face of the advanced grenadiers, rushing after it. I want that Sherman with a damaged engine if possible. And they're preferably completely on fire. So I got a lot of damaged vehicles, at least that Stuke has been largely fixed up here. As Rangers, of course, they need of healing, reinforcements, replacements, and refreshments. Package reinforcing healing. Lining up for a fresh push here. Sturmgeschützgrenadiers in the center. Of course, still in heavy need repairs. Bringing the Stuke here, of course, since I kind of heard something in the shadows. I'm assuming the Sherman here, though, wasn't quite where I anticipated it would be. And the Nebula Fabricians have now confirmed where the Sherman is, and more crucially, where a lot of engineers are right next to it. So I'm kind of hoping to get a lucky shot off and maybe kill a lot of engineers in the process. I didn't quite get lucky there. Which is good for Oziligath, but certainly less a deal for me. And of course, I remember to destroy the anti-tank. And again, way too much time there where I didn't try to destroy the anti-tank gun. Again, not ideal play by me. Not ideal play by me. In the slightest. Got weapon drops here for Oziligath's Rangers. And another Panzer Grenadier score for me since I want more infantry. I can't use the calling more stars. Maybe I could, but at the same time, the department's slowly saving up for the Tiger tank in my head here. Church collapses, finally undone by the power of democracy. Third Sherman there for Oziligath. More M4A1s. The early models there of the Sherman.
Eager to get moving.
Third Panzer Grenadier squad ready.
Territory sector lost.
Putting it back up to 4 squads of infantry. Got Oziligath there launching another assault. He would seem to appear on the center. And there you go, he's moving in here with Shermans, the tank from both sides. Here's Duke slightly withdrawing here, trying to bait them into the Stummel's range. They can fire for another blinding shot. We got Nebula fire down the engineers.
Victory point lost.
Causing a fair bit of casualties there amongst Oziligath's engineers. Also worth noting, it's up to 3 engineer squads now. Doesn't have a lot of actual infantry otherwise. Might be, of course, something worthy to consider for Oziligath, particularly when I got a lot of Panzer Grenadiers. Obviously, that might mean he might be more interested in Rangers, I don't know.
This should hold you for now.
Paying for a fresh push up the center. Third Sherman linking up here for Oziligath. And we got air supply here for Oziligath selected. Stuke's engaging the Sherman. Good shots here. Panzer supported by the Sherman machine, keeping the flank clearly somewhat. Diving enough for the Sherman here. They, of course, need to be careful not to extend my flank. One grenade, Sherman's pressuring from all sides. Stummel machine, and they're just pummeling the Americans and achieving the ace level on the Stummel there. And a Grenadier squad going deep behind end lines to go for that final victory point there as well. Air recons again. Quite good, consistent use of it there by Oziligath. There we go, blinding shot on the Sherman. Trying to attack round to hit it. Because the blinding shot, ironically, also blinds my other units to the position of the Sherman. And there you go, dive bomb here, repairing the Stukes. Need to withdraw them here, but it's a bit tough in the position I put them in. I narrowly managed it here, still in trouble. Sherman there, they're getting outmaneuvered a bit here. Blinding shot there. No, it's actually a white phosphorus shot here out of the Sherman on my Stuke. Good disrupt user there. Panzer's flying in, trying to take out the engineers. Meanwhile, Stuke's here dealing with that. Panzer's about to get but I'm not careful.
Points available to you.
Sherman's withdrawing. Really hectic fighting here. Right now, by the way, I'm actually committing a mistake. One of the large mistakes I typically caution others not to do, and then of course I damn well make it myself because, of course I do. But I'm stalling for a Tiger tank here. Of course, not just without any armor at all, but with 2 Stooks. But even then, I've got so many resources. My opponent's got more stuff going on there. I really shouldn't be doing this. I should have either connected more Stooks to take out for Panther Force or something like that. What I should not be doing is going for, like, you know, a Tiger tank under these current circumstances. This is a big mistake by me, and against me costing both my Stooks and my Stubble here. Possibly my Needwerfer. I mean, I'm close to the Tiger tank now, but I could have probably gotten to it still roughly around this same time, but without losing, you know, most of my armored forces here and my Needwerfer crew. So again, blunder here by me of one of the higher order. This could have gotten a lot worse there for me, honestly. A lot worse. See?
Control of a victory point.
So, quick note there. We got the Tiger tank found around from the 4th Schwere Panzerabteilung.
Enemy control.
Ready to provide valuable support here. Oziligath still running around there harassing. Thumbs up to that. Tiger moving forwards. Troops lining up here waiting for the Tiger tank's arrival. Tiger's almost got the machine gun ready. Hellcats on there for Oziligath. And of course going for a Stug now. Again, I could have maybe had a Stug up more sooner. Again, 3 Stugs with a much better chance against those Shermans. But that's besides the point now. Launching the assault here.
Sturmgeschütz deployed.
Sturmgeschütz ready. Tiger engaging. Shermans the quick withdrawing here. Needwerfer finding artillery support here for the advance. Trying to take out that mortar crew there. Following up with the Sturmgeschütz Lasflanke here, Rangers on the flank here. Tiger Panzers ripping into them. There you go, Geballeladung, wiping them out there, finally getting away from those Rangers. Rather than running into the Stug, and of course getting point blank blasted, losing half the squad here. Stug almost finishing off, and the Tigers almost further finishing off here. Close call there for Oziligath, rifleman. Machine that's hitting now, got the Tiger and the Stug getting the Rangers. See, we got the Hellcat setting up. Oh, it's actually back here. Supporting here. Not bad, though. 272 to 27. Tiger tank taking a fair few hits from the Hellcats and the Shermans.
Breakthrough tactics activated. Territory capture is
Popping
prioritized.
breakthrough tactics to help grab points faster. Because at this point, I'm so close there. And my pioneers are now very heavily equipped, having picked up the weapons the Rangers dropped.
The enemy is down to the last 25 points.
Heading west to see the Panzer Grenadiers.
The enemy
Rushing
is
in.
taking our territory from us.
And we got here what appears to be a reconnaissance run there around the Needwerfer. Might even call an artillery strike. I'm falling back because again I'm a bit concerned with that Hellcat. It can do a lot of damage to my Tiger tank obviously. And there you go, we do get an artillery strike. Or bombing run here on my Needwerfer. But I'm busy bombarding the center here. And there we go, GG. Game over. A loss for Oziligath, a victory for me. A fierce back and forth fight. Though again, I was kind of close to throwing it all away there by stalling up for that Tiger tank. As for Oziligath, I mean, definitely some good pressure here and there, but at times he gets a bit too passive again, gets too focused around here when again ignoring the larger map. Was again one of my reasons, for doing so well was again I generally try to keep more of the map in mind and you play to that size of the map and use it against my opponent. Plus again, you're launching attacks from angles he wasn't quite expecting, and that way doing a lot of damage. And that's definitely one of those I think keys to gaining the upper hand. For example, that bound grenade that got a Ralph squad and the mortar, for example, was huge, and again was largely down to again the map actually having the size to allow for such a flank there. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. I learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment, tell a friend, tell a family. As always, you can support the Propagandacast by donating our Patreon. This is ImperialDane. Cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Bye everyone.